What is good, everybody? So today is a video I did not plan on making, and it's not a video I really want to make, but I feel like you guys want to know exactly how Sally is doing and the new camshaft. So if you guys have been following me previously, I got the 4 Performance hot rod camshafts for my 2008 Mustang GT, and I told you that I was going to install them as soon as I can. I have school and work, and I barely had any time to do it, but I did have one day where I tried doing my best. I was either going to take it to a shop or I was going to do it myself, and I chose to do it myself because I do everything on my car. I encourage you guys to do your own work because it saves time and it's just so much fun to build your car. So I did it myself. It was supposed to be a 4-hour job. You take the valve covers off, you take the cams off, replace them, boom, that's all you're supposed to do. Unfortunately, it was not that easy. So Friday I started recording a video for you guys. I was gonna make a full installation video, so if you guys plan on buying the hot rod camshafts, you could go ahead and install them yourselves. But I ran into a couple difficulties. So here's the beginning of the video. Time to install these 4 Performance hot rod camshafts on an 05 to 09 Mustang, aka Sally. Let's get right into it. All right, now that is complete, what I'm gonna do is just try getting as much of this electrical connection out by unplugging everything that's basically getting in your way. All right, so the cams came off, and so did the rubber gasket. As you could see, basically you could go ahead and clean it and just go ahead and realign it in the grooves of the covers. All right, so you guys saw that I had everything ready. I actually had the passenger side open, and as you see right now, it's closed, and I'll let you guys know exactly why. But let me go ahead and reference the driver's side right now. I have the valve covers off, and this is where I left off in the video. So if you look at this bolt right here, I actually screwed up. I used an 18mm bolt when this is actually a 15mm bolt, and I stripped it. And here's a video of exactly how sad and devastated I was after I stripped that bolt. So this is it. I was doing the camshafts. I was right about to get these cams in, but I made a huge mistake. I'm not entirely sure if you could see. I'm gonna try fitting my camera upside down. Sorry if you can't really see it. That's a better look. I'm gonna wait for it to focus. I actually stripped the bolts. So in that video, I was devastated. I was actually planning on making a video of purchasing the drag radials 18x10s in the back, Mickey Thompson's, because they're the same exact price. I had the returns ready for American Muscle because they hooked it up with a free return, and I was just gonna swap it out there the same price. That would be my next mod to come for you guys. I thought my dream was ruined. I thought I would never be able to camshaft my car, but then I figured out that it was a 15mm bolt, and that sucker came right out. So we got the bolt out and it was fine. And so when I took the camshaft out and put it in, I figured out that there was even more problems. Number one, I have the SR Performance Underdrive pulleys, which do not have any timing marks on there, so I could not put it to the 7 o'clock and put it to the 1 o'clock. So I did follow the Comp Cams installation guide on YouTube of exactly how to go ahead and install that. And basically all you have to do is unscrew it, pop it out. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to turn the crank. You just have to torque it, take it out. Here's a little preview of exactly what I was talking about.
But before you do that, it's always a good idea to mark both the chain and the cam sprocket with a permanent marker so that you can ensure that everything stays properly aligned. Its use is to hold the tensioner back and allow you enough slack in the timing chain to remove the cam sprocket and camshaft timing phaser from the cam while leaving the chain in place. Make sure that the chain stays on the sprocket so it cannot get misaligned on reassembly and throw off the entire valve timing.
All right, I'm gonna play that one more time. I don't think you guys saw, but the camshaft actually moved once when the mechanic took the sprocket off of the camshaft. Here's the video again, but make sure you pay attention to the camshaft. It's gonna move clockwise. Here it is.
Timing phaser from the cam while leaving the chain in place. Make sure that
Okay, so the camshaft moved, and that's exactly what happened to my car, and I was super devastated. The camshaft moved. I did not compress any springs. I did not put the crank pulley in the 1 o'clock or 7 o'clock. I literally took off the valve and took off the cam. And so let's go ahead down into the engine right here. Looking at the sprocket right here, this is exactly how I had it on the passenger side, but this is the driver's side with the stock camshafts. I did the 2 markings right here, and on the passenger side, this did not move at all. The timing mark was perfect, just the camshafts moved. They did move clockwise as soon as you took off those brackets. And so what I want to know exactly, if the markings did in fact not move on the passenger side, will the car start up? Because I am super paranoid paranoid of exactly my car not starting up, because it's going to be about $2,000 to $3,000 to fix this. And so let me know down in the comments, if I do have the markings, will I still be good, even though the camshafts did move in the back. All right, so then that happened, and I had the sprocket off of the camshaft, and you see this little area right here. CompCams actually says that you could go ahead and grab this with a wrench, move it so that the keys align with the keys on the sprocket.
You find that the cam needs to be spun to get the keyway to line up properly, and you cannot move it by hand. You can wrap the end of the cam between the sprocket and the first cam cap in a rag and gently grab it with a pair of pliers to rotate.
And that's what I did over there on the passenger side. I'm gonna go ahead and show you a little video of exactly what I'm talking about.
Going bareback, PT.
Sometimes you just gotta go bareback.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We're gonna just turn it.
There we go. That may be enough. It's like supposed to be in the hole there. There we go.
So the chain never moved, but I really had to move the camshaft for the keys to go ahead and align. I did have to have one of my dad's buddies come to the house to help me out, because it's really hard to move the camshaft and put the sprocket on the actual spring. So I was able to successfully line up the keys. If you guys have been following me on Instagram, which if you haven't already, it's gonna pop up right there. I actually talked to you guys, and you guys let me know, as long as the chain does not move from the markings, I should be good. But I'm super paranoid. Anything I do, I always think my car is gonna be destroyed, because if it does not start off, I do have to rebuild the engine, which will cost a lot of money. So right now, I did not install the driver's side just quite yet, because I've been so busy with school and work, and plus my dad's buddy is at work as well. On Monday, we are planning on completing this project, which video to come very shortly. You guys are gonna wanna go ahead and stay tuned. All right, so that's exactly where I stand right now. I'm gonna finish her on Monday, gonna record a video, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start her off. But let me know down below what I should expect, what I should do any differently. If you guys have any other thoughts or opinions on the installation of camshafts, I'm pretty sure everything should be fine if the markings are okay, which they were, and the camshafts should go in smoothly, but you never know exactly what's gonna happen. So stay tuned, like this video, subscribe for more, and as always, have yourself a wonderful day.